Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, it's been a long time since I recorded a video, so I feel like I'm new. Anyway, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about insecurities. I wanted, yes, to share a couple of my insecurities, but before that, I did my makeup today. I started my YouTube channel with makeup videos, so I thought it was only right if I did a makeup video to show you how I've progressed with makeup and applying it, and I think I am doing really well, although this black eyeshadow is not properly done, but the rest of the makeup and the eyebrows I didn't do anything, but otherwise I am progressing really well. Anyway, let me focus on the topic at hand. So today I wanted to talk about insecurities. So I listed down a couple of my insecurities and I thought I should talk about them. So everyone has insecurities, but some don't. By the way, some people don't have insecurities. So let me talk about myself. I have insecurities, and some insecurities can hold you down, and yeah, that's why I decided to talk about them. Basically, my biggest insecurity right now at 23, my biggest insecurity I'd say is I guess my weight. I have never had an issue with my weight, but the last couple of years or months I have added a couple of kilograms, and I noticed some of my clothes, my favorite ones actually, didn't fit me anymore. So that's when I realized I was eating too much, I was going overboard. So yes, my weight is an issue for me right now, but I started exercising and eating cleaner and leaner, and I have lost a couple of kgs. So yes, I am still exercising, although sometimes the sleep is sweet, so waking up is an issue. Sometimes you don't feel the workouts, it's just too much, but then it's fun. Working out is fun, kwanza for me, because I wear my headphones. My headphones are my best friend, so me and the music will make me do anything. So yes, wearing headphones and deciding I am working out, then it becomes a plan. So yes, that is my biggest insecurity right now, but it hasn't gotten to a point where it is controlling me, or I feel like I am not good enough or beautiful enough. No, it's just I need to lose weight to fit into my clothes, just that. But at the end of the day, it is an insecurity. So yes, the second insecurity the second insecurity is the fact that I am very shy. I feel like I am overly shy to a point where I don't even like talking. When I am around people, I just keep quiet. I don't know if I should say anything or keep quiet. I'm just comfortable in my own space, and you know, when you're younger and then you're just enjoying your space and yourself, it is fine. But then you get to a point in life where you need to talk to people so that you can connect, you can get to meet people. It is required at some point. So that's when it becomes a problem, and for me, I am at that stage in life where I need to talk to people, to be able to interact and meet people, because I won't be staying at my parents' house forever. I'll need to talk to my neighbor one day. I'll need salt and it's in the middle of the night, or my pegs will have been stolen or gotten lost, and I'll need to borrow pegs, and so on and so forth. So yes, shyness is problem, and it is becoming an insecurity for me. It is actually an insecurity. Yes. How do I deal with it? The weight, you can just work out and lose it, or work towards gaining it if you feel like you want to add weight, and to losing weight, you just eat less and work out. But for shyness, it becomes a task. Deciding that I need to start talking. So where do you begin? Or where am I going to even begin? How do I start talking? Sometimes I become overly conscious when I'm talking to people. I start talking and I ask myself, what am I even saying? Am I even making sense? Is what I'm saying interesting? Will they respond? So yeah, that I need to work on my shyness. That is another insecurity of mine. My third insecurity is just basically not connecting with people, which is connected to being shy. I need to stop being shy. Yes, I need to stop being shy. So this is a big one, by the way. When I was younger, when I was in primary school, I wasn't the smartest human being. I wasn't among the top 10 or top 20. So some of my classmates thought that it would be fun, or they'd enjoy making fun of me and me not performing. So they compared me to things, and it got to me, by the way. Every day I was in primary school by then, and then you're young, and these are people you spend so much time with, because you're in the bus together going to school and going back home. You're in class together, you're in the hall together, you're playing together, you're in groups together when you're doing group work or art and craft or computer lessons or swimming. So there's an option of getting away from those people. But then when you're at that age, for me, at that age, it was very hard, because where would I go? Who would I talk to? And I needed these people. I was young, so yeah. So I had to vumilia the words and the two actions and the two comments, and I'm looking at it right now, and I think it got to me, and I always thought to myself that I wasn't smart, I wasn't good enough, I wasn't going to get anything or anywhere in life. So I never saw myself after, the way you're young, and then you're thinking, when I get to 19, when I get to 20, when I'm older, after primary school, after class 8, what next? I never saw myself past that. Like, I didn't even see myself getting to class 8. You get to a point where you feel like you're not good enough, you're worthless. That's how they made me feel. And I didn't realize it back then. I realized it when I was older, when I was in high school or about to finish high school. When I was when I was in high school or after high school, that's when I realized, by the way, what was being done to me back in primary school had affected me. Not just, it had really affected me. And I think that was the reason why I became really shy and wanted to just be by myself, and talking and to people and connecting with people became really hard for me, because I thought that people would look at me and say, she's not smart, like she can't solve a math problem, or her tenses aren't correct, so yeah. But then funny thing I never saw myself getting to see high school and experience high school. But then when I got to campus, God is good. I went to campus. When I went to campus, I met these people who are laughing at me. There was a time I was compared to a sheep. It was a social studies class, and the teacher was talking about sheep and how if you put a rope on the road and there's a flock of sheep, if one sheep will jump and the second one and the third one, if you remove that rope, the rest will jump, because they've seen a couple of them jumping. So they compared me to that to sheep, and they said it so loudly everyone in class heard it. Some people who were my friends pretended they didn't hear it, and others just laughed, and I heard it, but I pretended like I didn't hear it. And then this same person, I met them in campus, and they'd say hi to me and talk to me, and I was like, wow, God is good. God is really good, because I would think to myself that I was not good enough to be in the same place, let alone campus, with these people. But then there I was, and I was enjoying school, and I was doing really well. But then the point where I realized that I had been affected by these people and their words and their actions was when I finished my KCPE, and I cried so many times. And I said to myself, by the way, I'm good enough. Whichever school I go to, however my life turns out, I am good enough and I can do it. I don't need validation from people. I don't need to get reaffirmed that, by the way, you're good enough, by the way, you can do it. I told myself, and I trusted God that He had a purpose for me, and that was it, by the way. Right now, you meet me, you say things about me, you feel like you need to be rude and everything else, I don't even care. Because by the way, I thank God that those things happened to me when I was younger, because I was able to tackle them and grow up. By the way, I did my makeup really well. I was able to tackle them at that point, because now I don't struggle. The struggles that you'd say that you experience when you're older, well, I got to experience them when I was younger. So now I don't. I'm happy, I'm good. So that I dealt with, and I thank God for it. So yes, that was an insecurity, a big one for me, by the way. But it shaped me, and it got to a point where I realized that most of my insecurities right now, I was writing down my insecurities, and I realized my insecurities are hey kizungu my insecurities are as a result of things that happened to me in primary, when I was younger, not necessarily in primary school, but when I was younger. So yes. And another insecurity, by the way, most of my insecurities are just based around trust. My other insecurities about trust. Most of my insecurities are based on the fact that I am very shy. So another insecurity of mine is that I don't trust people. I pushed people away and got so comfortable with myself and in my own skin that I can't. Being around people is not my cup of tea. So trusting people became an issue. I don't trust. And like having to talk to people, trust is also another thing I have to work on, because I'm getting older and I need to meet people, and I don't necessarily need to trust people, by the way, but I should at least let loose a little bit. Yes. So I think that I'll do another a part 2 of this insecurities video, because I am looking at it and I think it is going to become too long. Like the video will be really long. So I'll do a part 2 of this video. So bye.